MMA Journal Canada is partnered with Unity Underwear, King's Fightwear, and MK1 Boxing Equipment. Use code DREAMER to save 20% off your total purchase on all Unity apparel, and head down to the MK1 shop to save 10% off their world-class equipment with code MMAJournalCA.
Tyson Harrison from Sangtiennoi.
Thank you for
going.
Sir.
No worries.
I'm lovely. How are you, man?
Yeah, good. Doing good.
I was training in the morning.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was alright. Got
Good
it done,
shit,
so
good shit. Already getting it in before people wake up, eh?
that's it.
Good man, good man. You're a crazy motherfucker, Tyson.
Yeah, I tend to be a little bit.
I love it, man. I love it. I was speaking with Glen last night, actually, and he was telling me a little bit about it.
Yeah, cool.
Just how proud he is, and as rightfully he should. Taking you under his wing and you going there and doing all the work, because obviously it takes two. But hats off to you, man, for making that decision at 16 at Sangtiennoi, man. Honestly, hats off.
Yeah.
Seriously, because
Thank you.
it's showing, sir. Honestly, just watching your fights, unfazed, round 2, taking overhand rights from Sexton, just like 4 5 in a row. Your fucking face. You're like, I'm number one. I'm doing this. I'm in. Here we go. Keep hitting me. Keep hitting. I don't give a shit. So
Yeah, that's it.
absolute.
Appreciate it.
Of course. So you're living in Thailand right now, sir.
Yeah. Yep.
How is that?
Yeah, I love it. There's no other place I want to be. So just generally happy here, you know.
It seems like that, just in embracing the culture full on. It seems like it's the proper thing to do, and even Mr. Wong himself from Fairtex is noticing, how the foreigners are taking over.
For sure.
It's amazing, especially for me to be coming out of Australia and doing this as well, and they gave you a sombrero, and call you John Wayne Noi, thinking this guy's just randomly gonna come and go, but you're here to stay.
Yeah, that's it.
Also, hats off to you too for surprising Sai there with the shorts on your debut.
Yeah, that's it. No, I had to do it.
You had to. Yeah, no, you seem to do that kind of shit. Even surprising Glenn there, smacking his head when he came in. That honestly brought a tear to my eye. I've surprised my family like that. I know how much that means when you can do that.
For sure.
How did you plan that for a minute, or like how long were you in Thailand before you came out and surprised them? Like how long were you away?
I mean, I was in Thailand for I can't really remember, but I've been living here since a couple of years back, so it would have been just here for a long stint. And I had to fly there, and actually I was in like 14 days quarantine, and then I noticed that at the end of my quarantine, that's when his 40th is, so it was perfect timing. So yeah, I just sorted it out to go visit and surprise him. So it was awesome.
Well, the universe just gives you that shit when you're working for it, man. Like those kind of moments.
For sure.
And even how if you follow UFC, the light heavyweight champion Jamal Hill, his thing is he wanted to know. That was his thing. There was the question. He wanted to know if he's good enough. And it's you have to, even for the universe to even grant you that question, for you to be able to be in that spotlight and situation, to put yourself up there on the world stage to perform at the top level, takes so much work. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. And then to
100%.
answer that question is even a multitude more of that work too. And that's the route you're on right now in Lumpini, man. Just like how Haggerty won the other day, man. I lost my voice, or the other week, I lost my voice for about a day or two screaming when Haggerty won. And,
Yeah.
And I think Muay Thai, especially here, dude, people don't know a damn thing. If I bring up Muay Thai, they think that's a language. They don't even think it's a sport.
Yeah, it's it.
So it's nice to see this. Petch from Glory Kickboxing, the champion there. They actually opened up an academy here in Vancouver.
Yeah, cool.
And so they're trying to breed world champions there as well, and just bring more spotlight onto kickboxing and Muay Thai in Canada, because again, very uncultured in that sense. Even for myself, being a UFC fan for a long time, I really didn't know too much about Muay Thai until I honestly woke up and I was watching one championship on YouTube, and just blew me away. Honestly, the skill level, and like, you look at anyone in UFC, as soon as they don't talk about it too much, but only the real ones know about how Muay Thai is and the good people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
How did it feel to like have all the Thai people and one championship crew going nuts after your debut? I'm sure there was a lot of hesitancy and even crazy when you were there.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, but I put the work in, so yeah, I expected it after the fight, and went to war with one of the best, so that was cool.
Yeah, man, 100%, 100%. Are you lined up for a fight soon?
Yeah, on the 26th, so next Friday I fight.
Holy shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus
Fighting
Christ.
Pongsuri, so it's gonna be a big fight.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Your three-piece body combinations are that of Tagir Kalalov's. Like, it's like that.
Yeah.
Like, love
I love
that. Yeah, love that wind up. Love that. It's literally like the exact same, man. And it has to be too, for where you want to be.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess you said you're just hanging out at the skate park, and your buddy, you
Yeah.
just wanted to see what Muay Thai was really about.
Yep.
So I just actually had my first experience at the Muay Thai Academy, and I felt that buzz even at 28 years old. Taking your shoes off, walking onto the mat.
Yeah, for sure.
That feeling, it's really nice. The workout you get, it's pure work. It's I was struggling to even do the push-ups to catch up with the crew. By the time I finished, and I'm doing girl push-ups, by the way. By the time I finished my girl push-ups, I'm puddle of sweat, and they're 2 minutes into shadow boxing. But there's no working around it. You do the work, and leaving that place, I went up to Petch and Adrian, and I told them it was like being baptized, honestly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It really is. I guess that was like your first experience when you were a young guy for your first time in there?
Yeah, I mean, I can't exactly remember the first time, but I remember saying, yeah, I'll be keen to try out the training, but I won't fight. And then, yeah, I went in there, and I think it was like a couple of weeks in, I went every night for a while. And then, yeah, I just loved it. And then there was an offer, did you want to fight? I was like, yeah, I'd be keen to do that.
Just so casual, and yet here you are on the road to, becoming number one.
Yeah. And I was so bad. Like, it's not like I was good at this, like I had to put in the work. And if I didn't love it, then I would just be terrible still. Like, you gotta love it. If you have a dream or something, you follow it, and you can't get good unless you enjoy doing it. You know what I mean?
Obsession with the love, right?
Yeah,
it has to be
for sure.
25/8, not 24/7. It's a 25/8
Yeah.
thing, man.
Yeah, that's it.
It's you again, like watching your fights, man. You can see it. You can see it in your face, and your skill too. I love your feinting, especially too. I love your feints. The way you set it up, it's very flowy.
For sure.
Very, very like a hesitancy. There's no hesitancy, but it's a flow. Like, you stop so perfectly yet continue. It's really, really nice, man. And it's world class, especially fighting guys at the top level at the Mecca, which is it's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Because people don't think. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just saying, yeah, I only just developed that sort of style. Like, the last 4, 5 fights is where I started to, actually finally find myself in the ring awareness, and the feints are just, now I'm sort of getting that level where I'm on the straight and narrow to the top now. So.
Fuck, that's beautiful, man. I was chatting with Regan Ursel. He was the first guy I had on, and like, you can see that in you. Like, you can see, like, because he's I consider him the top of the top, undefeated 7 years, 21-0, soon to be 22-0. And you can see that in yourself, man. It's very, very a mirrored thing. Like I said again, like with you and Tagir, like all the top guys at your age, that's what blew me away. Watching, I actually, like, I couldn't believe what I saw, and just like how Glenn jumped out of his skin when you told him about the signing of one championship. Seeing you fighting guys, the Thai guys in there, and like just fucking back
Crazy.
and forth, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know, so like the past two fights too, like even Glenn was saying, you know, it didn't really go to game plan. You just kind of, it ended up being the brawl, but obviously the show that
Yeah.
we want, especially myself,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hats off. Because we can see it too. You love the brawl. You love, and you're really good at it. You have the reach. You know, even
Yeah.
Gianni and Chilson, they're saying you have that reach, but you like to go in. The uppercut is too money for you to not throw it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, obviously, especially when you get to the top level, it's hard to withhold that brawl when that light goes on. And when you hear the announcer, 30 seconds remaining in the round, I
Yeah.
don't know if you even
Like,
hear
why
that.
wouldn't you?
Buzzed
Just-
in,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's fucking incredible.
Because that's what everyone's lacking. All these fighters, they're like losing, or the fight's close, and there's like 3 to 5 seconds where no one's doing anything. Like, just go. What are you doing? Why are you waiting? Like, you'll never see me have more than a second where I'm waiting. If I'm doing anything, I'm touching, I'm waiting for something else. Like, you just got to go. You can be smart about it, but just got to continuously keep going forward and get the job done.
It consistent, literally, yeah. And even Gianni and Chilson too, they said Sexton had to like match your energy to keep
For
up
sure.
with you. You know, it looked like
Yeah.
and even Glenn too, like it looked like he even had the fight too.
Yeah.
With putting that up, he dropped like almost dropped. He was falling on you
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
And then even covered up in the ropes there and had to recover and came back. There was none of that energy from you whatsoever. He had to turn it up.
For sure.
So besides the fighting, I guess you really can't. Again, it's 25-8. So if I was to say, so what do you do outside this? It's really no.
It's
really
literally nothing. Yeah.
That's the best part.
I
of
mean,
it.
after the fight, I get to have a week or so off where I just like to have a bit of fun, and you know. But
even
once I'm in camp,
even if you're off, you're at the place watching fights. You know.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
so. Who's some of your favorite guys to watch in there right now? There's a lot of exciting people in one championship, man, and nobody.
Yeah.
A lot of people out here, man, they don't know the names. They really don't.
Now, honestly, if I'm honest, it's just people in my team. Just because the fact that I see them, that I'm training so hard with them, and they look up to see how hard I train, and I'm training. You know, they keep the energy going. So there's Kongchai, he just fought. There's Chofar, he fought as well, and Sangtiennoi. Yeah, they're all from our gym, and they fight on the one championship as well.
Nice.
And yeah, they're top level, but just don't get the
fight with
recognition they
Tagir
deserve.
was one of my favorites, man. That thing was a war too.
Yeah.
Liam must have felt good for Liam to give you that voice message, hey, after that fight.
Yeah, that was cool, for sure.
He could call you Tyson the Hitman Harrison as well.
That was awesome. Yeah, it was cool. Good surprise, that's for sure.
So Glenn was saying too, like in Australia as well coming up, there's all these guys with like, 8 belts draped around, 10 belts draped around, whatever coming up and really trying to show off that high level in that circuit there. But at the end of the day, those belts don't matter, right? It's really what the work is going on. And
I haven't even got one.
100%. But look where you are and look at that road.
Exactly.
It's a clear fucking road, man. One of my other favorite, just Australians in general, is Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah. Nah, he's a legend.
It's funny. I've been chatting with a lot of guys in one championship actually, because I'm really trying to bring that light to North America in general. It was really,
for sure,
really, really cool to see that first event. I was so surprised it took this long.
Yeah,
but I guess it is meticulous planning, and Shatri is doing things proper.
Yeah, no, he's doing a very good job with it.
100%. And again, like the production is incredible too. Like you compare it to a UFC event, and like watching it, it's like another level. Like the feel that Lumpini gives, the backdrop, how they have it, the stadium itself.
Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome.
Modern day Coliseum, seriously. So you, Wayne Parr, Glenn, basically all look the same. Glenn was saying.
Yeah, something like that. A little bit. It's funny. Definitely will get mixed up.
Yeah, 3 amigos there. I was like, he called me yesterday, or I called him yesterday, and looking at the picture, I actually thought I was speaking to Wayne.
Wow. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, man, 100%. Have you ever been to like North America here, like the US and Canada?
No, never.
Really?
I'm waiting till I get a fight there so I can, get it all sorted through
Hmm.
one championship and then just extend my stay once I'm there.
Oh, they're gonna fucking love you out here, brother.
Yeah, I can't wait, to be honest.
It's coming too, right? There's gonna be so many shows, and even
Yeah,
they're coming to Canada too, eventually as
yeah,
well.
it'll be crazy. And I'll be signed to the big one soon, and then they'll fly me out there and get it done. That'll
Literally
be awesome.
the biggest organization on the planet by the numbers,
Yeah, for sure.
and again, slept on.
Yeah, God, yeah.
God, yeah, like literally, it's. I get, man. I honestly get I get frustrated on your guys' part when people don't know your names.
Yeah.
Because
Now that I can see it changing, so I'm not too stressed about it. It's like I'm at the perfect time in my career where this is happening for me. So there's just, I've got another boy, one of my good mates, Lucas. He's from Australia as well, and he lives out here with me. He's not here at the moment, but he's got the same dream. He's just got the heart more than, so he sees me fighting. He's got the heart completely down pat, but it's a bit more than his experience. So he'll go in there like seeing me fight with this war, and he wants that same feeling, but his experience just isn't there to be away from the damaging punches or away from the damaging elbows. He's just go, which is good, but you just need the experience before you can actually put your body on the line like that. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's going to be awesome to be able to do it with friends, and actually we go up to the top together. It's going to be good.
Glenn was saying that was the other boy that was going on there, and again, just being so fucking proud of you guys, man. Like literally considers you guys his children, like his sons.
Yeah,
That's such a special connection, and that's literally like the Customato Mike Tyson connection.
for sure. Yeah,
It's beautiful, and it's again on the universe side of things too. That's granted to people that are putting in that work. I don't mean it in a wishy-washy way, because it's
no, 100% understand. Yeah,
that's real, man. That's real, and that's again, while people are sleeping, there's work being put in. One workout, two
yeah,
workouts a day.
yeah,
On top of that, dude, it's unreal, and it's appreciated too, man. Because it's at the end of the day, you guys are doing this for entertainment for us,
yeah.
obviously to make money, but again, it's that glory of I was just I was in Ontario and Toronto, and I was covering it was the first, and again, dude, the laws are even behind, like it was illegal to have amateur fights even sanctioned, like
Doesn't make sense.
backwards. So we just had our first WBC national amateur Muay Thai champs crowned in Toronto
Yeah, wow.
for the first time ever, man. It was absolutely like, and dude, there's 25 fights. And Kieran Kettle, he's putting on, it's actually, dude, we have the road to one championship out here. And I don't know if you saw that announcement that was made. There was a couple different Muay Thai events, and this one's called the Muay Thai World
Okay.
Cup.
Yeah, right. No, that's cool. We're starting to get going.
100%. There's a few fighters, I had them on chatting with them as well. There's one fellow in particular, his name's Jake Peacock, and he has one arm. It's cut off at the
Yeah,
elbow.
right. I did see that.
Dude,
Yeah.
fighting at that level and going to compete.
Yeah.
He might be in one championship soon, man.
Crazy. It's awesome.
It is, dude. And this will continue throughout the years. So we'll have a North American circuit introducing guys into one championship. I called a few gyms from my hometown, spoke to some managers there, and like you said too, amazing to have friends up in that level, up in that game.
For
Even
sure.
people from your community too, right? Just putting Australia on the map, putting your community on the map, especially, and being an inspiration, like you said, even to your friend there, man. How he sees that. Imagine how all the other young guys, honestly, and your dedication in Australia too, and everyone watching you, how they feel watching you too, and when you're not fucking around, because Glenn was saying when you go to Thailand, it's a competition on getting it. It's friendly competition, right, when you're training, but it really is true competition to get those contracts and get to that level, man.
Yeah. No, 100%.
There's a fellow in Thailand right now. His name's Terrell. He goes by Just Terrell on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. But he dropped everything and went and trained, and he has like a Discord community, and it's kind of the same thing, you know, like people.
Cool.
Depression and all this mental illness and all this stuff is such a regular thing in life, right? And training literally is just one of the best medicines.
Oh, 100%. It's definitely saved me, that's for sure.
100%, man. Yeah, because you're not thinking of anything besides, you know, your movement, and it's especially like by the millionth of a second, like the microseconds when you're managing your feints and movements in there, let alone when you shadow box or just hit the bag or just go for a run. How far does your mind go when you are training and like when you are getting deep? Like when you hit the zone, what are you thinking? Are you just free flowing, or do you put yourself, because like if I get into like the David Goggins mode when I go for a run, I have like some like native heritage in me, like Indian American heritage in me. And
Yeah.
so, like I'll literally like feel like the ancestor. I'll look at a squirrel and be hungry, just like ready for blood.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
ever
it's
get
cool.
like that in any sense?
Nah,
Do you ever go far like that, or are you just fucking going?
I've just got to, like, when I'm hurt and tired, it's just a lot of my motivation actually comes from Pit 2, which is Sangtiennoi. He's the one that passed away, the owner of this gym. And yeah, I just constantly just think, just do it for Pit 2, do it for Pit 2. And it gets me through the rounds, you know? Yeah. No,
That's
it's cool.
dude. Nobody only people that experience that get that fuel.
Yeah, for sure. No, but it's definitely helped me a lot, for sure.
And that's not like a gasoline petrol. That's like an iridium hyperdrive fuel, bro, for a spaceship.
Yeah.
Like that's limitless fuel, man.
I wish I thought about him more when I'm fighting, because my first fight when I fought, like when he passed, my first fight was against Lidzilla, and that was all I was thinking, like the whole fight, and it really helped me just to go forward and actually fight. So, but like sadly, yeah, it's not always been on my mind when I'm fighting. It's definitely before the fight and after the fight. I constantly think about him, but yeah, I wish I could like just zone in more when I'm actually fighting. That'd be cool to have. You know, I like to have someone remind me, do it for Pit 2, like in my corner, and then that gets me going as well.
I'm gonna fucking voice message you every fucking night, bro, and scream, do it for me, bro. I will. I'll message you in all caps and comment on everything, just so it's ingrained in your mind.
That'd be sweet, man.
100%, bro. No, that's very special, man. Yeah. Again, a lot of people don't even have the chance to get that inspiration from people. And again, that's even a second. You know, you're not lucky. You did the work, but that's a second custom motto. You know, that's.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And I'm doing everything that he dreamed of me doing too, because I was his last foreign fighter. So it's cool to be able to just go through it. And yeah, I'm on the top. You know, he would love it. That's for sure.
Man, you're like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport, then, basically.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's brilliant, man. Do you know that story about Frank Dux? Frank Dux?
What is it?
So the movie's called Bloodsport.
Yeah, I've seen the movie, but so it's not really good with memory.
No worries. It's actually based on so they say, it was based on a real fighter that fought in the Kumite, which was apparently a real tournament. But this is where it gets a little wishy-washy, because it says he fought 300 times in the 5 years and retired undefeated, and like a bunch of other insane facts. But it says that at the end of the movie. I've actually tried to reach out to him as well, because apparently he was in the military and all this stuff. But it just sounds like a too good to be true. Like, because it was a fight to the death tournament, and 300, 300-0. Like that's with like folks like yourself not knowing about that. It seems a little
far-fetched.
A little bit, yeah. But then you got
good story, but
100%. And then you got guys that actually, you know, like Crew Pot, who fight 250, 300 times in real life. That guy's insane, especially all the other Thai guys too. You know, Kieran Kettle from Kettle's Gym in the UK there. I don't know if you're familiar with that name. Good coach. He's putting on the Muay Thai World Cup. He was saying, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought here. Sorry, bro.
No, you're right.
It'll get back to me. No,
that's all good.
So for coming up to your fight, do you do a little bit less stressful workouts? Just to deload a little bit.
Yeah, well, we just do the hard sessions because with the one championship Lumpini, you got to go do all the what's it called, like the interviews and stuff for 3 days building leading up to your fight, and usually you have the 3 days before the fight to cut weight and that. But now we can't really do that cutting weight, so I do it. So, for instance, I fight next Friday. My last session will be on Sunday. Then I have Monday, Tuesday to cut weight, Wednesday to cut weight, and then I'll be on weight for the third weigh in on Thursday. So, like, I go to the hotel on the Wednesday, and then you got to do all the interviews and talk to everyone. But I'll be ready on weight, so I won't have to be stressing about cutting weight. So, yeah, I tend to just go hard all the way up to your last day, and then you got 3 days to recover, cut weight, and then you fight.
Kind of build up your anticipation as well in the mind, and just be ready and
yeah,
really think of Sangtiennoi as well.
for sure.
3 days too. I'm reinforcing it already. Make sure you're really thinking of him.
Yeah, for
too,
sure.
Man. Yeah. No, that's incredible, man, and exciting too. I'll make sure I'll be sharing it with all my friends and making sure that whoever's fucking. I'm gonna call them if it's at a time that they're sleeping. I'm gonna wake them the fuck up and make sure. Make sure that they're watching,
awesome.
bro, because it's worth it, man. It really is. You guys
for
are
sure.
putting on fucking wars in there, and it's from someone that really appreciates the technical side too. And like I'll rewatch the fight. I'll rewatch a round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times to just really like go and pause through and really watch it. Even the face, the foot placement, the toe placement, everything.
Yeah.
Movement, man. It's such an elite level compared to boxing, compared to MMA in general. You can't take rounds off in Muay Thai. Sometimes the commentators in UFC, they're going to take a round off against the fence and just wrestle, or he's just resting.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Just complete action.
No, man, it's and again, I'm so glad it's coming to light too. And there was that that one North American, man, because that's really going to bring it to light. And with the road to one championship too, dude, we're just going to see such a. I think I've kind of posted on every single post I've made. It's year of the fight fan I've made, especially for true fight fans, not just the base level guys, because of this explosion that's happening due to folks like yourself and one championship putting on this shit, man. Are you looking for any sponsors? I'm currently working with a good company that we're outfitting athletes as well. If you ever look.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm always looking for sponsorships. Fairtex is my main sponsor, so anything that that's sort of in what's the word, like competitive to them that I can't not able to actually follow through with. But I'm always looking for sponsorships and just support wherever I can get it.
Cool. Yeah, it's not a fight gear company. It's actually an underwear company, but we're we're outfitting Leon Edwards' entire gym, Renegade.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, well, I'd definitely be interested in that.
Beautiful. It's actually we're actually making it like for fighters. Like it's like breathable, all that shit. It's actually supposed to be like fucking. Nobody really thinks about that,
For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely in need of that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll make sure before we get anything done, we'll make sure we send you a few pairs. So
yeah, for sure.
Awesome. And we'll get some out to you.
Yeah. No, done.
Again, I just personally, I want to thank you for just hopping on board with the Jasmine project too, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. I'll get it all sorted.
It's all in time and no rush as well. I know you got war on your mind too, so
for sure. Yeah.
Good shit, man. Well, besides that, I know you got a fucking busy day and busy time, so I don't want to take too much more of your time, brother.
No worries.
Anything that you wanted to touch on or let folks know on our end of things?
No, nothing in particular. I'm just always ready to fight. Any support I can get, I love it. So I appreciate everyone that, takes the time to actually follow my journey, because I put in so much work and it wasn't just born to have the skill. I had to put in the work to get here. So yeah.
Dude, it's good. It's and I've said this only to the fucking like like Regian and Petch and just the champions and all the guys that are on your level. It's the fucking unseen hours, bro. It's really the
For sure.
you don't become a champion in the ring. It's outside of the fucking ring, man. And you're doing that. You've been doing this for years now, and it's fucking showing, man. It really is, and it's again from someone that appreciates. I don't compete at all, but I do get emotional when I talk about you guys and how much work you.
Yeah.
It's you go
For
through
sure.
loss. You go, you get up. Getting up after getting knocked down, it doesn't matter if you speak Thai, it doesn't matter if you speak English. It fucking inspires you, bro. It really does. So
Yeah.
thank you for doing what you do, man. Really
For sure. No, that's awesome.
appreciate you, dude. All right, well, we'll keep in touch, and I'll send you a message, man. Really appreciate you.
Perfect. No, I appreciate that. Thanks for that.
Maybe we'll do a post fight when you get the win after that.
Done. Yeah, for sure. Easy done.
Thanks, man. All right.
Cool guys, man.
Bye,
Appreciate
everyone.
it. That's it. See you later.
大詰めを迎えました。最終ラウンド第5ラウンド、逆転一発 KO、 必殺の左右のフックはあるか。ラモン・デッカー、オランダ、黒いトランクス、右のハイを飛ばしていった。この辺りガードを下ろして相手を沿っている感じだ。余裕のセンチアンノイであります。右から左、センチアンノイ、パンチアート一角だ。そしてミドル、デッカーのハイはこれを外しております。なかなか得意のパンチに持ち込むことができないこのミドル、そして肘が飛んでまいります。ここで試合終了。最後センチャンノイのこれはいかんともしがったいデッカーであります。健闘をたたえるこのセンチャンノイのキスでありますが、いや山木さん、デッカーにしてみれば悔しい。まだ判定出てませんが一戦になりそうですね。
そうですね。デッカーとしては非常に接戦というですね、試合だったですね。
はい。このセンチャンノイに対しましたラモン・デッカー、この世紀の強豪を迎えたわけでありますが、今回山木さん、コンディションが良く構えておいてかなり悪かったことは
そうですね。それもいくらがあると思いますがね。それにしましてもですね、やはりセンチャンノイのうまさですね。
やはりそのセンチャンノイが5ラウンド判定勝ちコールを受けております。デッカー言ってますが、距離が向こうのものだと。それからやはりこの時差的な問題があったんでしょうか。得意のフックの連打がちょっと正確さいつものあれはなかったですね。オランダ勢はこれで総崩れということになってしまったんですが、それだけ山木さん、ムエタイの強さ、このルンペニートップの力の強さを見せてくれましたね。
考えて発揮してくれると思います。
はい。山木さんも今お話ですけれども、これからが楽しみな選手ですね。
そうですね。これからもやっぱりセンターの選手ですね。日本